Hello paper lovers, welcome by a new YouTube video for Bramble Fox, and in this YouTube video I made a 12 by 12 scrapbook page, and I'm using for this scrapbook page a 4 by 6 inch photo, and I cut this photo in half and punched out a circle with my children from the photo, and by doing this I draw more attention to my children looking out over the sea in this landscape picture. I cut some design paper to size and put it behind the photo using some edge-shaped tape, and with the distress tool from Ranger I ruffle the edges of the design paper. My circle is in place on the photo using some 3D foam, so my photo will a little bit pop up out of the landscape picture, and it's time to make my mixed media background. I'm using a sunburst stencil, a very big stencil from Bramble Fox number 18, and I attach my stencil with some washi tape on my white background. And so I can start with my mixed media background. I'm using two colors of distress oxides, speckled egg and squeezed lemonade, and with my blending tool I blended this distress oxides with each other for my background. I love the speckled egg color. It's a very light gray blue color, and the colors are perfect matching with the embellishments and the design papers that I use from the April Hip Kit Club kit. I use my stencil not only as a stencil but also like a mask. So you see a little bit of distress oxide on my stencil. I spray a little bit of water over my stencil and I make a print on my background, so you can print easily with your stencils, and it gives the distress oxide a little bit of watercolor look on my pages. It's a very light print, but I do it again. So here I'm using some distress oxide on the same colors. I apply them with some with my distress tool on my stencil, and I may spray the ink a little bit wet with my distress sprayer, and then I make another print on my background. It's time to make some splatters on my scrapbook page on my background, and I mixed the squeezed lemonade color with a little bit of water, and with my brush I made some distress oxide splatters on my background, and I do it with the same technique using the distress oxide speckled egg color, and I again I mix it with a little bit of water, and with my brush I make splatters on my scrapbook page. Here I'm using acrylic shape sample that already looks like a splatter or a stain, and I apply this distress oxide on my ink stamp and mix it with water and stamp several times. I print several times my stamp on my background, and so I creating a watercolor look with my distress oxides on my white cardstock. I add a little bit more distress oxide and make it a little bit bigger because I want to use some leaves under and some twigs under my photo, and I like it when you see a little bit of my mixed media background. I attach my photos with some 3D foam on my pages, and so I can slide the twigs and the leaves easily under my photos. The leaves, I cut the leaves out with my Cricut maker, and those leaves are from Cricut cartridges, circle Cricut cartridges, and I cut the leaves out from different design papers from the April Hip Kit Club, and I cut them out also from a white cardstock. So I easily slide them under my photos, and these two little green ones, I place them in the center of this scrapbook page. So here I make a cluster from the design paper flowers that I cut out from the Making Homes collection, and I added some chipboard die cuts also on this scrapbook page. On the top of this picture I place a label with decorating it with paper flower that I cut out from the design papers, and on top I put the Love This Puffy sticker. Of course, I'm using some perspectives for this scrapbook page. I love the gorgeous perspectives titles on my scrapbook pages, and I'm choosing for to go anywhere. I think it's a great title for this photo that I take for my children in Saint-Tropez in France a few years ago. The green leaves that I made with the Cricut maker, I want to sew a gold thread through the middle of those leaves, and I'm using my sewing machine for that. So with some 3D foam I attached the green leaves in the center of this scrapbook page. I'm using glossy accents for glue my perspectives on my scrapbook pages because glossy accents is a very strong medium, and the glossy accents hold my perspectives perfect on place on my scrapbook pages. Bramble Fox has new metal dies, and I love those butterflies. I'm a big fan of butterflies. I use them a lot of in my scrapbook layouts, and I adore those new metal dies from Bramble Fox. So just check the website for a lot of more new stuff in store, a lot of more perspectives and new perspectives, but also a lot of great stencils and metal dies. So don't forget the Bramblefox. So don't forget to check the website on Bramblefox for all those lovely goodies. Here I apply more chipboard die cuts, and I put my page upside down, and I'm using some edge shave tape and some tacky glue, and I glue my white cardstock on top of the black and white design paper. Here I'm using my acrylic shape stamp again for to creating my mixed media backgrounds a little bit bigger, so you see a little bit more of the mixed media backgrounds under my leaves. Here I make again some splatters with the Distress Oxide color Speckled Egg and a new color, a pickled raspberry. It's a very bright pink color, and I made a few bright pink splatters on my page for a little bit of more color. And that's I'm done with the Distress Oxides for this page, and I made some white splatters with my white acrylic paint that I mixed with water, and with my brush I'm making white splatters on my page. I love this this white splatter look on my scrapbook pages, and when I'm done with my splatters, I'm looking for some word strips that I want to use on this page. And these are the word strips from the Maggie Holmes sticker book, and that's it. My page is almost done. At the end after this video I did some stitching around my pages with golden threads using my sewing machine. Here I apply some ringstones on my scrapbook pages, on my scrapbook page, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making this video, and let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to visit Bramblefox Facebook group for more beautiful inspirations and projects. And yes, I wish you a lovely, beautiful day, and I hope to see you next time on YouTube. For now, bye bye.